here we are, and don't know how many we'll get because I've only just set this up this morning, so it mightn't be that many, but I thought, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of a chit chat and catch up with everybody and see who's here, and having my first coffee for the day too. And of course I was out at Berwick yesterday with the study at my university, so I was doing that yesterday, and tomorrow morning I'm out at Berwick all day, so if I don't catch your live streams tomorrow, I'll get them on replay, gang, because it's just the schedule with study. Study at the university starts 9 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, which is Wednesday night for you all, I know. So, I may catch you on replay, gang, and see if I can get this started and keep up with chat, because I don't always keep up with chat, otherwise they don't always pop up on screen. You know what I mean? So just get you all started on my old phone, and I've got that on Marketplace too to sell, so here we are. And I should drop this link I've got here. So yeah, just bear with me. Who do we have here with us? And of course, please do share this out, and please don't forget to smash the thumbs up. I always need lots of those, and I haven't smashed my own thumbs up yet, so you'll be laughing at me there. Anyways, never mind. Who do we have here with us? That's more the point. I'll get this link up here. Bear with me. Bear with me on that. Get this all posted here. And pin that one. So a big howdy to everybody, and yeah, got you running here. I should actually run you from my cooking channel, shouldn't I? Let's see, and we'll do that. So yeah, who do we have here? And yes, I'm going to have to put a video up on my cooking channel this week too. So I'll do that. Just when we got pizza, actually, and it's really interesting. So I think if I make that into a short to go onto my cooking channel, just to keep that going and whatever. Please smash the thumbs up. Always need more of those. Oh dear, I've got this corner against against my the corner of the holder against my camera, front facing camera, but it's not too bad, so it will be okay there. So yeah, what's everybody been up to? I'd love to hear what everybody's been doing, and love to hear love to hear everybody's projects as well. So I know, and I've got to do a video for it, and I haven't done it yet. I've got to go and get a new dress for Anna, and you know, get cousin Ada all organised and get her a new dress, and so that she can go ahead and do a video, because I know Susan has on for the month of October her Scarecrow collaboration, which is an open collaboration where you can sort of feature scarecrows or dress up like a scarecrow or anything like that. And I'm sure she'd be happy to see anything sort of fall related as well in the video. So definitely got to do that one and get that sorted. So yeah, who do we have here with us? Don't be shy and do say hello. And it's raining out there, so that's why I'm not outside. I've got a croaky voice. It was sort of a big weekend. It's a really big weekend, so, you know. And I should have messaged Joslyn to say that I'm live, but I might even do that. And, you know, get that all out and see who wants to say hello and chit chat. It'd be lovely to see you all come up. So yeah, message Todd and I'll message Joslyn. She might be busy too. She may be busy, but get it out there and see who we get. Because I certainly hope we get a few people coming in to say hello. Would be really, really lovely. We'll get a few. But yeah, a couple of shorts that I've got up from the weekend already. There'll be another one. It's still on the members shelf, but I'll get some others done and get them all sorted. And of course, I'll have to make a sanitized version for YouTube. I'll put one up on Rumble from the weekend's Save Australia March. And so that was interesting. Don't know if I can save the, or if I can post a link here in chat, but you know, if you're interested, you could go and watch that on Rumble, on my Rumble channel. With the new phone, I'm able to post onto Rumble. It's allowing me to post onto Rumble, so there'll be videos going there again. So that's pretty awesome. Really awesome. So I don't know. I'll see if I can drop the link in here too for anybody who'd like to see that. I decided to Rumble on this device. But, you know, get that one there. Oh, hi there. Great to see you. And thanks so much for coming in. So lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. So I need to read your name. I sort of couldn't quite see it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So Budding TV. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in. I really appreciate you viewing. Really appreciate seeing you here. So yeah, I just got you running on my old phone. Got you running on my old phone just to keep up. Oh, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, if I don't sort of get you all get the live stream running on either another phone or computer, sometimes I miss chat because I just sort of pop up and go that quickly on screen here when you're live streaming. So you know, there's that. So I just got you here running on my old phone just so that I can keep up with chat. So where are you located? I'm always interested if somebody would like to tell me where they're located, which country, city, town, whatever. Oh, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. And thanks so much for giving my channel a follow. I'm looking a bit of a mess at the moment. My hair's still wet. I'm not long out of the shower, and I put face mask on and sort of you know, just took that off, had that on for about 20 minutes. I found this really, really nice place to get face masks, you know, treatment masks, and I think it's only in Asia, Australia, and Toronto at the moment, Canada. It's called Panda Mart. And it's like a lot of the things on Temu, some the same sort of thing, and some a lot better. Or, you know, you get some better products on Temu and then you get some real junk. But this sort of has some junk, but it's mostly the better products on Temu. And I got all these face masks and they were 10 cents each. And oh, it was brilliant. I should go and get all that for you and show you because everybody's always interested in that sort of thing. But they're only 10 cents each, so that was really, really brilliant. So maybe I should go and grab that and I'll show you. And because I know a lot of people are interested, you know, that sort of thing, and in shopping halls and that sort of thing. But there's everything there. You want some plates, cups, glasses, cutlery for your kitchen? It's there. You want plastic tote boxes? It's there. Fake flowers, gardening equipment, makeup, outdoor furniture. It's just absolutely amazing, and I'm going to have to go there and film there one day, so stay posted for that, because I am going to go there and film there one day, because you know, a shopping centre or a shopping mall tour is always, everybody loves them. So I'm definitely going to do that. Just bear with me while I go and get what I've got there. Okay, I'm coming back. I am coming back, so bear with me. We have Panda Mart, the name of the store, and absolutely brilliant. I got this body scrub, honey body scrub, and that was like about $3 or $4. And then I've got a heap of these masks. I think I've got about 20 of them. I'm going to have to go back there and get some more. You know what I mean? Gold collagen eye mask. I've got a couple of those, and they're only 10 cents each. Edelweiss face masks. I've used a few of them already, and I'll have to get some more, because they're really quite good. You know, they're not expensive, and they're really good. So just bear with me as I rattle through my things here. Oh, Dave. Hi there, Dave. Great to see you. I missed your comment, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to catch your comment. So I've got all these calendula face masks. But I think they should be in the States really soon. We'll get some more of these Edelweiss ones too. Going to try those. So I've got calendula face masks, and I know these were only 10 cents each. Got 8 of them left. I've used 2 of them. 10 cents each, and I'm going to have to get a stack of them. Go back to Panda Mart and get a real stack. They're really good. I haven't tried this one. I'm going to have to try this one. Moroccan argan oil facial mask. So that should be really good. I've got 5 of those to try them. I think they were about 20 cents each. I've got some lemon ones. I've used all of them up, and I'm going to have to get some more of those because I know they were really good. They were about 20 cents each. And these Edelweiss ones, I think they were 20 cents each. But a lot of them are like 10 cents each or 20 cents each. And the most expensive ones were 50 cents each. And I mean, for that price, you can put a face mask on every day. A face treatment mask on every day for that price. So, you know, I came out of the shower and I put one on. This makeup tote was only $8. And yeah, it's beautiful. And I mean, I've got it full. As you do. As you do. Got it absolutely filled up. Everybody be laughing. Absolutely filled up now. But like there was eyeliner there for 50 cents, or eyebrow liner, 50 cents. I mean, I've got a lot of other stuff in here too now, so, you know. Makeup removers, remover pads, $2. Foundation a little bit. A lot of these, it's not the one I got, that's Sally Hansen. Nail polishes, 50 cents each. Lip liners, 50 cents each. So really, really awesome prices. And I mean, if you can find a Panda Mart and you've got one there, you're not waiting for stuff either. That's the beauty of it. You know, you order something off Temu and you're just waiting for stuff. I even got like a gold one, so a gold and a silver, so that's just perfect for Christmas. 50 cents each. Nice pink one. Here's the silver one. I've got reds, I've got pinks, I've got clear, I've got glitter. 50 cents each, so some really, really brilliant prices. So, you know, if you find Panda Mart arriving, you really need to pay them a visit because they're well worth going. Well worth going there for a visit. So that was absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to have to go and film there one day and just show you all what's there. And it's a huge store. It's really huge, and that's located in Cranbourne here, which is a suburb in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. So yeah, Panda Mart. I might have to go there one day and say, hey, could you give me some discounts because I'm filming this for YouTube and, you know, people worldwide. Could be worth doing, but, you know, that's, these face masks work really well. Everybody be having a giggle. It all adds up, Laurie. Hi there, great to see you. And yeah, I just saw your message now, and a big hi to Dave Collier. I don't always see them, so I just got you all running on my phone here just to say hello. And to make sure that I do catch your messages. So yeah, been out of the stink house now. It's a week and a half. Well, I'm still staying at a friend's place. We're still, which is good because it's a really nice place and much better than the stink house, obviously. But yeah, the housing officer at Federation University has been on holidays. Miss Pretty Lady, hi there, great to see you. So getting things organised is a bit hard. I've sort of got to get this year organised. I'm accepted for student housing for next year, so that's all sorted. So, you know, that's good, and I've just got to get into there for the rest of this year, and that'll be easy done, and, you know, no big hassle because I am currently studying out at Berwick, where the student housing is. So I'm having to go out there to class a couple of times a week at the moment, and that was quite an ordeal yesterday. I was at class yesterday afternoon, and then tomorrow is all day, and it's a little bit difficult to get out there at the moment because I've been working on the train lines. Yes, I'll get this up and I'll show you. that might be the easiest. So just bear with me. I'm drinking coffee while I'm doing this. But I will get my course up and show you. So just bear with me. Just got to log in here. So basically what the course I'm doing is IT and computer security. So, and of course that goes next year as well. I think it finishes the end of July next year. But like, this is some of the modules I'm doing. I don't know if you can see that. But it's the course is called Certificate 3 in Information Technology. That's the name of the course. And we have like module 2, identify IP ethics and privacy policies in ICT environments. Web development fundamentals. I've finished both of those modules and passed those, 100% done and passed. This is probably not going to show all the modules, but past, in progress. Apply introductory programming techniques. Currently doing that. Provide ICT advice to clients. So it does cover a whole range of things. And then I think next year, one of the modules is cloud computing. But there's a lot of different modules. So yeah, so the name of the course is Certificate 3 in Information Technology. Work in a team, that's one of the modules, so 33% through there. And I've got to get onto that one later today, and I'll be also studying that one online, you know, that class today online for 2 hours between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So we're looking at about 5 hours time, so I'm going to have to get onto that but you know, after this live stream's done, and do some work online for that and get that sorted. So, you know, hopefully you all are interested in hearing what I've been doing. So I thought, yeah, I'll come here and I'll just chit chat, shoot the breeze, you know what I mean? And probably bore you all to death. So, you know, you're probably all giggling at that one. You know, bore you all to death. So, you know, here I am. And a big thank you to anybody who shares this live out. I really, really, really appreciate anybody who shares this one out. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Same here. And of course, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up. I'm always needing more of those. Always wanting more of those. So please do smash the thumbs up. That's all much appreciated. And of course, get you back up here because I do miss, otherwise I miss the messages. So get you back up here so that I can keep up with everybody's chat messages. Does anybody have any collaborations going on that you'd like to share out? Oh, awesome. Round the Hay Bale is on now. Yeah, I never seem to catch that one. I'm often, well, it's often when I'm live or doing something silly, but it might be still on when I finish my live stream, so I'll have to you know, if I can catch that one. And I know is that run or co-run by Brand's Promised Land Ranch? I know I've gone in there a couple of times with Brand's Promised Land Ranch and watched there, so I'm thinking it's Eric and Monica that run that, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, enjoy that one and enjoy that live and say hi to everybody for me. Oh yes, in Micro Dwarf. See you later on Miss Ads chat. Awesome. Oh, Hope for Life. Hi there. Great to see you, Joslyn. Yeah, I was just talking about my trip to Pandamart earlier, and also talking about the study I've been doing. Yesterday was quite an ordeal with the trades out. I was out at Berwick yesterday at university studying in the afternoon, and with the trades being out with the train replacement buses, it took me bloody ages to get back last night because of course the time when we're going, it was crazy time. Everybody's going home from work, so you know, instead of like about a 20-minute trip, it took 2 hours, and I was exhausted, you know. I'm absolutely exhausted. Just sitting on the bloody bus, you know what I mean? 2 hours, what should take about 20 minutes. It was just crazy. Yeah, I've started that, Hope. Yes, Joslyn. I've got to go out there tomorrow. Also going to Berwick tomorrow to study, and that's all day. So, you know, I'll be there all day tomorrow. So, you know, out with my computer and off. 9 a.m. through to 4:30 p.m. or something. So, yeah, that's all day. So busy. And yeah, I was talking about my trip to Pandamart. I don't know if you were on here the other day when I was talking about Pandamart, and oh, how wonderful it is. And you know, I think these were 20 cents, I forget, but you know, these cheap face masks, and I've been putting one on every day because these are only 10 cents. I have to go there 2 days a week. There's a couple of afternoon evenings that I'm doing it online as well, some different classes. So I am quite busy and sort of, you know, in between houses. I'm at a friend's house. The lady who does Federation University housing, she's on holiday, so, but I'm accepted for next year. I've just got to get this year sorted. The housing, which should be no problem, and of course try and get the cash together for that. So I'm going to sell my camera and my old phone, and that'll get me some cash so that I can you know, pay the deposit for the student housing. Yes, of course, on vacation. Yes, she was only gone for 2 weeks though, so she should be back next week, so I can get that all sorted. But yeah, I was talking about these face masks here. I bought a stack of them. I'm going to have to get more of them. These ones are only 10 cents each. I've got about 8 there. I need to get some more. I ended up, I bought like about 20 face masks, and I need to get some more, because that price, you know, 10 or 20 cents each, you can put one on every day. So, you know, I came out of the shower this morning looking like a drowned rat, and still looking like a drowned rat, but never mind. And banged on one of these face masks for 20 minutes. They're absolutely brilliant. This one, calendula. What's in them? I can read it out. Excuse the glasses. Quickly calms and heals the skin, soothes discomfort, strengthens the skin barrier, stabilizes various skin problems, reduces moisture loss, and protects against external stimuli. Ingredients: aqua, glycerin, propylene glycol, sodium hyaluronate, so hyaluronate acid, carbonate, calendula extract, chrysanthemum extract, serene, camellia extract, aloe, something I cannot pronounce, but it's offered in skincare products. Another thing I cannot. Fragrance, sodium phosphate. So yeah, just reading through that. Yeah, what the hell's all that? Yes, yes, exactly. Janice, hi there, great to see you. I've got some Moroccan argan oil also that I'll try. But yeah, 0.85 fluid ounce in each one. So I've got argon. I've got calendula. But yeah, these are the Korean style face masks, so they're really good. What else have I got here? This one, and I've got to get some more of those Edelweiss. And the cheapest of them are 10 cents each, and the most expensive was 50 cents each. So, you know, those sorts of prices, you can afford to use one every day. And I've got some of these to try too. I need to get some more of those if they work really well. Gold collagen eye mask. So, got to get some more of those to try. Like, these are only 10 cents each. So, got to get some more. Yes, let's see how they work. Yeah, I've been using them since before the weekend, and basically one every day, so it'll be interesting. Certainly they do moisturize really well. Yeah, really great prices, yeah. And, you know, I've got this nice makeup tote. That was only $8. Got it absolutely stacked full now. Everybody will be giggling at that. Got it absolutely stacked full. I mean, I've got a couple of things in here that I sort of had already, but I just sort of put things into like a shopping bag. I didn't have a nice case, so needed that. Eyebrow liner, that was 50 cents. 50 cents for lip liner. Oh, that's not the pencil, that's like the Sharpie. Oh, all Good Hope. Chicken, broccoli, fettuccine. Wow, that sounds really good. Yeah, it sounds really yummy. Don't know what's for my supper. I did buy some cheap meals from Best and Less, so it'll probably be one of those. At lunch, I bought some sushi really cheap at the supermarket. I bought a heap of it yesterday. I've eaten that, and so I'll be having the rest of it today. Yeah, it's really good for the complexion. Yes, so true, Janice. True, so true. Nail polishes, 50 cents each. A red one. I've got a range of them. I've got a nice silver one for Christmas. And a gold one. A nice pink one. A nice light pink one. Some nice glitter. I love the look of glitter, but it's hell to get off, if you know what I mean. And even acetone really struggles. You really got to, put it on and leave it a long time and keep putting it on. Acetone, rub, 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 rub. Yeah, makeup gift for your teenage granddaughter. Awesome. That sounds wonderful. It's a pity you don't have this Panda Mart. If you had Panda Mart, you could go and, buy one of these little makeup totes. $8, and then just fill it up with what she needs and not spending a lot of money. And a lot of the products are, I know, from Korea. And, mostly the Korea skincare products are really, really, really nice. But most of the prices are coming from there. At the moment, there's none in the States, Panda Mart, yet. But I think it would have to be coming soon. For those of my friends who are Canadian, there is one in Toronto. So, anyone who's in Canada and around Toronto or traveling to Canada, traveling to Toronto in Canada, it would be really easy to go there and check that one out. And, especially, somebody up near the border, near Toronto, near, oh, now I can't think of the state or the province in Canada, but you know what it is, and you all know where Toronto is. Anybody who is up there, it's not that difficult to go. It's probably a bit of a hassle getting over the border and back. I don't know these days. But if you're up that way, it could be worth going there for a look and checking it out. Panda Mart. But yeah, I know they're in Toronto, so check that one out. But yeah, brilliant for Christmas, exactly. A lot of the things that are on Temu, some rubbishy things, but some really good things. Like you got the better things on Temu too. And it's got like a lot of the better things on Temu. A huge store, and I'm going to have to film there one day and make a video on that for you all. Thinking how big the store would be. It's huge. And, for an outer southeastern suburb, it's absolutely huge, the store. I don't know how many feet it was. I should how many square feet. I should have googled how many square feet is Panda Mart in Cranbourne, and maybe I should ask Google that, and we'll see. We'll just ask. I'm coughing too. Hey Google, how many square feet in area is the Panda Mart store in Cranbourne?
I do not have the specific square footage for the Panda Mart Cranbourne store.
Oh, Google doesn't have the specific footage. Oh, that's funny. I pressed Google on this, hey Google, and it came up on my chat too. So that was hilarious. But it says sources only describe it as warehouse sized and occupying an ex-master's site. So, you know, that's probably telling you it's huge. Everybody's laughing because, you know, Google sort of came over here and started talking over the live. I had Google sort of come up on my phone that I'm live streaming from. I was sort of just hoping to get Google just come up on the phone that I'm got you all running on. So you all are having a giggle at that, I know. My old phones, you know, Samsung, is it 15 or something? One UI 7, and my new one is Google 16, One UI 8, and oh wow, the tools on One UI 8. I think the tools are only on their premium phones or flagship phones, all the tools that I've got. So, you know, if you got one of the Fold series, you know, the Fold or the Flip series 7, it would be on that. And also the S25 series on Samsung, it's all on that. And I think it's coming soon to the S24 and like the Fold and the Flip 6. You know, if you've got the phone 1 year old, the premium Samsung phone, 1 year old or 2 year old, you will be getting the update for the Google 16 pretty soon, I think. But the tools on it for like filming are amazing. I was out on Sunday at this march, and it was really quite windy, and I listened to the live stream later, and the wind was terrible right at the start, and so, but I just ran it through the AI audio, the AI noise reductor, and it's taken out all the wind noise. And I thought, oh wow, that's really great for sound. Oh, all good, Joslyn. I've got to put everything together and serve it. Oh, thank you, Joslyn. Yeah, I keep pushing. I keep pushing for my YouTube. So thank you for that. Anybody who is on Rumble, you can catch that one. I'm going to have to put a sanitized version together for YouTube. That one's a little bit full on for YouTube. That was at the Save Australia March on Sunday. That's sort of the reason why we all went into the city to do that. And then, you know, one of my friends, oh, that's who I went in with, one of my friends, Jeanette, she was saying, oh, I've got a birthday deal for the Crown Casino Hotel. I'll use that. We'll stay in on Sunday night. Sounds good to me. So we stayed in the city Sunday night at Crown Casino, and so you know, I filmed around the casino and filmed around the Crown Towers, and I mean, of course, I did you know, live stream out at the Save Australia March. Filmed at a bar in the city called Cherry Bar. Short is up on from that already. That was crazy. You know, it was a live band. It was these dudes that looked like Vikings. And yeah, if you see the short, you'll be, you know, thinking, oh wow, that's crazy. You know, so I've got a short up of that, and you know, that'll be going in the video. Also, Lygon Street, you know, walking along Lygon Street at night, getting pizza, and of course the lady serving or the waitress at the pizza restaurant or the Italian restaurant, you know, she spoke a little bit about what they serve and their food and that, so got her on the video too. So I'm going to make a full-length video of that. I've sort of been working on it. Oh, hi there, Michelle. Great to see you. Also, this phone video I've been working on, unboxing. Oh, that's I could hear you know, Gemini talking in the background. Yeah, that's a real laugh. So you know, I was out there filming along Lygon Street, and so I've got to work on that video and get that together. I've sort of started editing on that, so you know, halfway through editing on that one. So got to, you know, finish that. And the phone video, I've got to finish that. I've sort of got all the segments nearly all put together for that. Where I unboxed it was in the library, and it was really noisy, so I'm going to have to do voiceover. You know, I did the I had the AI you know, speech to text caption generated, you know, all that I was saying. So you know, I'm just going to read the captions and say it out, you know, what comes up on the captions. Yes, I'm in the process of moving. I'm at a friend's house at the moment, but I'm in the process of moving to student housing where I'm doing my study. And that's really beautiful out there, really beautiful. So, but the lady in charge is on holidays at the moment, so it's been a bit, you know, messy to get it sorted. But I've got it all accepted for next year, and I've just got to get it sorted for the rest of this year. So, you know, it's a different application. I've done the application for next year because I had to do the application for next year first to get accepted for next year, and then it's all just doing it for this year, for the remainder of this year. So, still doing that. Yeah, IT. Let's see if I can get this up for you. Get this up and show you, Michelle. Certificate 3 in Information Technology that's the name of the course. And of course, I'm going out to the university 2 days a week at Berwick, and then also 2 evenings a week live, you know, online. So I'm sort of getting a bit behind with some of your live streams because I'll be out there all day tomorrow, and of course I know there's lives tomorrow that I usually would catch, but I'll have to catch them on replay, gang. I know Gail and Heather will be going live. I believe Lynda might go live also tomorrow. Lynda of Another Time. So we're talking about Gail at oh, now I can't think of it. Broken Hearts Ministry, one of her channels, and of course Gail Southern Living, and then you have Heather of Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. So you know, I want to catch their lives, but I'll be catching them, I think, on replay, gang, because while they're live, I'll be in class. So my apologies to Gail, Heather, and Lynda. I'll catch you all on replay, gang, and I'm sort of getting a bit behind at the moment with everybody, so you've got to accept my apologies. You know, sort of with you know, moving on to study and getting that done. Oh wow, you haven't been live in over 2 years. Wow. And then moving housing, so out of the stink house now for a week and a half, and it's so good to be out of there. It's still getting the place out of my system. So, you know, bear with me, but, you know, feeling a lot better. My skin's improving too, again, getting out of that place. And I mean, I haven't had a cigarette for the last 4 months either, so, you know, that helps. You know, no smoking for the last 4 months. So that sort of helps things along too. And then, you know, out of the stink house, you know, that place was just crazy. And I'm going to have to, although I think I should be okay. I think I'd had friends recommending that I need to get like a chest x-ray because they were smoking crystal meth in the house. And I mean, I don't touch that horrible stuff, but it was just, you know, I'd have my room closed and the window open, just trying to air the place out. And, you know, incense or nice smelling candles sort of burning nearly constantly because the place absolutely reeked. And it was just filthy and foul. But you know, they were smoking crystal meth in there, and I've had friends tell me that stuff gets into the walls and soaks into the walls, and the house becomes contaminated. And what they have to do is like everybody out of the house and either rip out all the drywall and start again, or they wash it all out, steam clean it and everything, and then put some sort of sealer on it to seal that stuff into the walls, that it's not sort of, you know, airing off and, you know, getting into the, you know, the air in the house. So they sort of either rip out all the drywall and start again, and then they still need to seal that also with what sort of gets into like the framing of the house and everything. But or they seal, you know, seal all the drywall, you know, steam clean it and properly clean it. Oh yeah, there could be some arrests coming. Could be, and fingers crossed. But I mean, the police were out there all the time because, you know, they'd be screaming and screeching in the middle of the night. They'd be fighting and arguing, and I'm sure all the neighbours got absolutely sick of the joint. You know, the neighbouring houses, and they were probably the ones calling the police all the time, which I don't blame them. And you know, so often I'll be that close to calling 911. Or, you know, need the police. This place is crazy. But of course, you know, remembering the saying, snitches get stitches. So I wasn't sort of game to do it because those sorts of people, they always know who called the cops. they always bloody know who called the cops. I guess it's, they have scuttlebutt around the place. So, or they work out that it's one of those who ate into drugs and ate into their lifestyle and ate into crime. They know very well that it would be who, that if somebody's calling the police, it would be one of those of us who don't like all their bullshit. So, But you couldn't pick what night it'd be either. It could be the middle of the week and they're just fighting and arguing and yelling and screaming and everything all night. And I'm still catching up on sleep. As you know, I moved there last December. I sort of had to get to a place quickly because the place I was at was a real disaster. So I had to get out of there quickly, and it was only 2 weeks before Christmas. And I mean, the place was horrible, but it wasn't as bad in December last year, but it just, it kept getting worse and worse, and, from like middle of January this year, it just really got horrible. I guess the drug taking of, all the, all the druggers has escalated. They've got worse. And so their drug taking has escalated. And of course their psychosis and everything from their drugs and their mental illnesses have all escalated as well. And of course the house manager, or, just keeps moving in more and more addicts. Somebody will leave because I've just had enough of the place. It's dirty, it's stinking, all the residents are crazy, the amount of theft around the place, it's crazy. And so, somebody would move out, they just couldn't take it anymore. And, the manager, which I believe it's owned by a consortium, and he's in on the consortium too. It's something like about, I don't know, a group of 10 people who own all these stink houses, and they've got something like 50 or 100 stink houses around Melbourne. And they're charging like $250, $260 per week for a room. So, I mean, it's not cheap, really. It's just crazy prices. And, of course, they're all slumlords. And, they're just filling the place up with druggers and criminals and ex-cons and felons and all sorts of things. And it's just bloody crazy. And, of course, if some normal person gets caught in that system, it's hard to get out of it because they're charging so much for absolute crap. And, the residents are all crazy. So, it's taking an emotional toll and a mental toll on somebody who is normal and gets stuck in such a place. It's really taking a toll. And so, it's not very good at all. But, apparently something like about 50 or 100 of these stink houses all around Melbourne. And I've never seen anything like it. But apparently this one where I was at is one of the worst. One of the worst of the stink houses. So, very, very difficult to put up with, and really quite emotionally damaging being in such a place. So, I'm so happy to be out of there. So, of course, getting out of there, because my health was declining in the place. It's full of mold and it's absolutely filthy and reeking, and it's drugs. And to go into the bathroom, I'm spraying Dettol spray, disinfectant, just every time I go into the bathroom. you know, they're injecting drugs in there, and you'd go into the bathroom and it's just blood everywhere. It's just absolutely foul and disgusting, and you know, really, it should be, the house should be closed down and demolished, realistically. It's just absolutely terrible. And so, you know, those who have seen my videos, you know, the song videos on the Stink House, they are really, really true to life. Yeah, well, it's the same sort of people that run these stink houses, Michelle. You know, there's a certain type of person who is just happy to be a slumlord and to you know, to have housing that's absolutely disgusting. Um, the rent seems cheap, but not really that cheap, if you know what I mean. But just for somebody, but they're catching the people that need housing quickly. Oh, thank you, WSPN channel. Thank you. And lovely to see you here. But it's those sorts of people that run them, and I guess you could say they're sort of, because they sort of include bills in with the rent, so it's not really cheap. It's sort of moderately expensive. And when you think about what you actually get, you know, the facilities, it's actually very expensive. You know, paying for a room that's absolutely foul and a disgusting bathroom, and the kitchen is disgusting. I mean, I would not cook in that kitchen. You know, I just had, you know, a desktop oven, a George Foreman grill, and an electric wok that I use just to, you know, cook some basic meals. Or I had a fridge in there too, an old wine fridge, actually, an old drinks fridge. You know, they're things that I got cheap off Marketplace, and I've actually gifted all those appliances. Actually, I didn't take them with me. I didn't want to take any of the appliances that I'd had in the steakhouse. A fan, well, I left the fan in the room. No aircon in the house. No, oh, I left a fan heater too, an electric heater. No heating, no aircon. But you know, the air in the house with all the drugs and horrible stuff they smoked. Actually, I looked at the fan. I'd had the fan sort of, you know, I got it January last year, and so used it for about 2 months, 3 months, and then, you know, before the weather cooled off. But the blades of the fan were absolutely black from the horrible air in the house. They were absolutely black. And you know, the little electric fan heater, one of those ceramic fan heaters, I could imagine if I opened it up, the fan of that, you know, the grates and everything would be absolutely black as well. You know, full of soot and goodness knows what, because the air is so polluted in that house. So, you know, I left those things there. No way I was bringing them with. I didn't want them. And that was $260 a week. And student housing, which has free Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi included, is $280 per week. And absolutely beautiful housing. You know, carpeted, clean, own bathroom, own shower, you know, ensuite. You know, it's only a small ensuite for my room, but it's my own, if you know what I mean, and clean and modern, and not old, not broken, new, everything new. the whole house, or the student housing, is heated. There's lounge rooms and kitchens, all clean, all modern, air conditioned in those rooms. So absolutely beautiful, and only $20 per week more than the stink house. So, you know, in comparison with what you get there, and with you know, all bills are paid for, you know, electricity, water, gas, all of that paid. Wi-Fi, so I'll be able to drop one of my phone services because I'll have Wi-Fi out there. So that'll make my phone bill, you know, cheaper by about $60 per month, which is wonderful. You know, I can drop this other one. My phone bill will be cheaper by $60 a month. Wow. So I'm not really that far behind for far better, nicer place. And of course I can walk to my class. You know, it's a 2-minute, 5-minute walk sort of thing to get to my class. So I mean, that's a huge bonus. You know, not having to try and get into class with an Uber or public transport or what have you. So a huge advantage. I agree. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. So yeah, I've been shooting the breeze for a while. I thought, yeah, just keep you all updated with what I've been doing. So yeah, I'm thinking, how much longer will I go? I sort of like my live streams if I can, if I'm talking an hour, maybe an hour and a half maximum, but I'm thinking I might sort of give it another 3 minutes actually. Cut it off at an hour and 15. You're probably all laughing. I'm very OCD about cutting my live streams off. If you know, talking live streams. You know, at the flag rally, that just finished when it finished. But you know, something where I'm sort of talking and whatnot. I sort of like to cut them off at round numbers. You know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour and 15, an hour and 30. Don't really like to go much longer than that though. You know, I'm sort of getting croaky voice and a dry voice because I've been yabbing away all the time. And then, you know, at the protest on the weekend, everybody was we were yelling out because we saw Antifa, so we were yelling out at them. And if you go and watch that video on Rumble, you'll see what it's all about. You'll probably have a good laugh at that. You know, some of the comments were just gold. Oh, they were hilarious. You know, what the patriots were yelling out to Antifa was just gold. And I just laughed and laughed and laughed so much. You know, what they were yelling out to Antifa was so funny. So, you know, you should hit up that link in chat and watch that. And I know a lot of you all will get a good giggle out of that one. If anybody would like to tell me if you've got any collaborations or projects going on with YouTube, or anybody blue, if you quickly want to drop a link to a video you'd like to share out, please do so. Anyone else, just type drop, and I think Nightbot's still working, I don't know, but type drop and get Nightbot just to do something. I'll check it out and see if it's working. I haven't sort of had it open for ages, Nightbot, so it might be sleepy. You know what I mean? I know it's working. Yeah. I really need to get things sorted with that one, Michelle. Because with getting out of the stink house or everything, it sort of cleaned me out. But I need something to go viral and then get back onto it, but get back started onto it. But, you know, getting out of the stink house, I've sort of cleaned myself out. which was sort of what this fund was sort of for too, as well, getting out of the stink house. So, you know, start again and start building it up to get to America. And, you know, once I've finished this course, and that should help things too. You know, IT and computers is all something that's a big thing. So, you know, if I need to get a job or something, that will help with that. So, you know, the cost of that course too. You know, it's sort of, I guess you could say it's sort of working towards my coming to America, if you know what I mean. But that one will finish the end of July next year. So we'll be, you know, got to get stuff sorted for the end of July next year. Where am I going? What am I doing? So, you know, get everything sorted there, and if I can get the funds sort of together, get everything together and go to America, you know, in August, for example, next year, wouldn't that be wonderful? You know, like this study that I'm doing is, you know, it's working towards coming to America, you know, some qualifications that are useful that I could sort of, you know, it's a recognized qualification, recognized in America and recognized, you know, in all around the world. So, you know, a qualification that I could use, you know, just to get a job to help get me on my feet sort of thing when I get to you all. So, you know, I guess everybody, you know, probably clapping their hands like, yeah, well done, Arielle, on doing that. And, you know, getting some qualifications that you can use. And once I finish that, I could probably even maybe start applying for some jobs or something in the States that could help too. Where would I come to? I really want to be somewhere in the northeast. My people come from Vermont, actually. My actual family, not my adoptive family, my blood biological family, biological people come from Vermont. And that's sort of the region I'd really like to go, you know, Maine, New Hampshire. I don't know about New York State, you know, we all know what New York State is like these days. Beautiful place, upstate New York, but yes, the running of it, a bit of an issue. But, you know, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey, somewhere up in that region, but I don't want in the big city. So it's sort of got to be small town or rural, really, because that's what I love. Yes, I remember you were Ohio. Yes, I remember. So yes, further across you are, but I don't know, probably a good day trip away. A long day trip. I'd have to have a look at my distances again, you know, to the guess Great Lakes area or whatever, how far across. So yeah, probably a good day trip across and then a good day trip back. But then, you know, road trip for YouTube. I think also Jeff and Tammy are in Ohio as well. Jeff and Tammy of the Gypsy and the Vanilla Griller, I believe. Not sure. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, I was going to the library. I was still yabbing on for a while. Yeah, so everybody's laughing, I'm sure. But yeah. Oh, yes, an hour south of Lake Erie. Wow. Yeah, I thought you weren't that far from the Great Lakes. Yes, from memory. So, yeah, Erie, yes. Just thinking, is Superior sort of close to you or not? Lake Superior? It's probably over a bit more because I know the lakes are absolutely huge. But yeah, my skin really improving with these masks. Also 4 months no smoking and now getting out of the stink house by my face. My skin's really improving. Yeah, does anybody want to share their link out quickly before I do end this? By typing drop. Nightbot is working, so get drop typed and get your link shared out. Anyone in blue, if you've got something you want to quickly share, a friend's video, your own video, a collaboration, whatever, link, drop that quickly. Yes, Michelle, it's been a while. Pretty early from when I started YouTube. I started YouTube class of 2019, January 2019, when I started YouTube. So, so I think you were one of the early ones I found. Or you found me, or I'm not sure. So 2019, I think. I'm not sure when you started YouTube. I'd have to have a look. You might have been doing YouTube for a while before that too. I forget. I do have a link here posted if anybody wants to donate to the Coming to America Fund. That would be much appreciated, or drop a super or what have you. If anybody wants to, that would be appreciated. Yeah, Peggy. Yes, it was Peggy. Yes. And I know Peggy. I started watching Peggy and Andy, or they started watching me, either both together. I watched them, they watched me, sort of thing, pretty early on when I not long started. I may have even been watching them before I even started my channel. Because I started this YouTube account or email account that this YouTube is connected to in 2012. I hadn't made a video or anything. Always wanted to do YouTube and wanted to make video and never got round to it. And then 2019, right, I'm doing it. I'm going to do this YouTubing. So I did. You know what I mean? I said, right, I'm going to do it. I mightn't be quite ready to be set up to do it. I've only got a phone and I'm just balancing the phone on a flower pot or something. But I'm doing it, and I did. Because I was, I need to get like, tripods and lighting and all sorts of gear. And I never sort of got around to getting all the gear, cameras, all the gear sort of sorted and together. And I was right, I'm doing it. I don't have all the gear. I've got a really good phone. So that'll be okay. I'm doing it. And so I did. I really wanted to even start sort of like 2012, 2008 when, or 2007, or, when YouTube started. Oh yeah, I like this. I was sort of on another account, and then I'd sort of locked myself out of that account or that email address or whatever. And in 2012, so I started, this account that I'm on. And so, I'd even wanted to start doing something with YouTube right at the start. Yeah, 2019. I thought you were class of 2019. Oh, thank you, WSFN channel. Yes. I still film with my phone and one ring light. Yeah. I have a camera that I use and do a lot of filming with. And I want to get, it's the DJI Osmo Pocket 2 Creator Combo. And I'm wanting to get, that's the 2, and I'm wanting to get the 3. The Pocket Creator Combo 3 I'm wanting to get. You know, a lot of the videos where I go walking out around and that sort of thing I do with the camera. And you know, it's got like the microphone with it, the wireless microphone, and all the different filters and things. If I'm live streaming, and sometimes if I'm out and about and I want to film something and I don't have my camera with, I'm actually filming with my phone. This is my old phone, it's a Samsung GalaxyZFold7, but I've got the new phone that I'm actually using to live stream from. And I've got to do the video for that. Unboxing and comparison video. I've filmed all the segments, of course. I've just got to finish the editing and put it up. I've got the Samsung GalaxyZFold7, and I got the 1TB model, the big one, the biggest, the best, the most powerfulest, everything, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. You know, the tools on this phone, 16GB RAM, so the things I can do with it. I mean, this one's 12 and the new one's 16GB RAM, so the things I can do with it, and double the memory inside the phone. Oh yes, so yeah, you've been busy with your kitchen and your bathroom, yeah. If you haven't logged up, I'm going to have to leave soon. So I'll say 3 minutes and I'm going to call it for this live. I'll make it a round number again, an hour and a half instead of an hour and 15. And drinking cold coffee because I've just yabbed on so much. And the replay gang are going to watch this and they're just going to laugh and say, oh, Ariella, she's bloody cray. Everybody will be saying, oh, Ariella, she's cray. I'm sure everybody will have a good giggle, so, you know. I've got my birthday coming up too, and I don't really celebrate my birthday. Oh, thank you, Janice. Have a great night. Yeah, watch that review. Yes, I've got to get it. I'll try and get it up this week. Oh, what's today's date? What is today? 20-something, I think. My birthday's on the 30th. 22nd, October 22nd. So another 8 days my birthday. Don't really do birthdays. October 30, 8 days. It's October 22 here in this location. So a bit over a week. Don't do birthdays. Don't do them. Not my own anyways. But yeah, we're going to end this in a minute. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to say hello, goodbye, and all of that. And then we'll call it. So if anybody wants to get in a last word quickly, we'll get that done. And then I've got to get to work and edit. And try and get this phone video done. And then there's the Melbourne trip video that I've got to do, the weekend trip in Melbourne. I've got to do that video too. I've got all the footage and I've sort of started editing. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Well, that's sort of the way I like to have my live streams to be. If I'm doing a talking live stream, just sort of chit-chatting. You know, just touching base, shooting the wind with all my viewers and subscribers. And just, you know, having a bit of a chit-chat. A chit-chat and a, you know, shooting the breeze with friends. That's basically how I like to have it. So we are going to call it now. So everybody take care and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening and rest of the week. So be blessed and until next time, bye-bye.